What's up, YouTubers? You know what? You know that video that I made yesterday with my first drinking moment? Well, I have to stand corrected. That moment that I just told you all the other day was not my first drinking moment. That was actually my second. Well, not drinking moment, but drunk throw up moment. That was actually my second. My first, this is how this story goes. Um, One of my best male friends, his name is Lennis. We were bored, and he was like, "Yeah, come over, let's chill or whatever." So I'm like, all right. And I really don't drink that much. I do, but I drink little, at the time, I only drink like, little soft drinks like smoothies or some little crap like that. So I go over there, and he's like, yeah, let's, I got some Christian brothers, let's watch TV, hang out, blah, blah, talk. So I'm like, Christian brothers, I never drank anything like that. That's like dark liquor. I'm like, okay, it's fine, let's get that. And then, I can't drink that straight. So I'm like, well, he's like, I got some apple juice, so put some ice and put some apple juice in there. So we just sitting there drinking a little bit. We decided to play a drinking game. And the drinking game that we play is called I Never. I don't know if you're familiar with I Never, but basically you ask a question, well, you say a statement, and you start it off with I never. And if you have done whatever the statement is, then you have to take a drink. So for example, you can say stuff that's true or not. But you could say, I've never bungee jumped. And if you've never bungee jumped, then you don't drink. But if you have, then you drink. But of course we were saying stuff that we did. I'd be like, oh, I've never had sex with, somebody. And just so we can drink. And then of course me and him both had sex before, so we'll have to take a drink. So we playing this game, and we just saying some crazy off the wall shit, just just to see if we actually gonna drink on it. So I'm just drinking and drinking. Of course I'm sitting down, and I have never tested myself to this much liquor, and of course I'm drinking it with apple juice. So it's kind of just like la la la. I'm just drinking. It tastes like apple juice, fucking it all up, and I didn't realize how messed up I was because I started laughing, and I just noticed my eyes are closed, and I'm like, ha ha, in slow mo and shit, right? And I'm like, man, I gotta pee. So we just sitting here. I'm so fucked up. I'm like laid back like this, like, man. And I knew I was getting at that point, and I was like, I wonder if I can drink past that point. What would it feel like? I kept drinking. I was like, let me go to the restroom, right? And I couldn't get up. He was like, go to the bathroom. And I was like, I can't get up. And then I just lay there. And you know how if you just sit still when you drunk, the room just starts spinning and spinning. And that's how I was. I just was sitting there, and I felt like I was doing like this. Like, oh shit. And he like, you gonna get up? And I'm like, no. And I couldn't hold it. I tried to get up. He was like, oh hell no, go to the bathroom. So I stand up. I took 2 steps and fell flat on my face on the floor and just started throwing up like blah. He was like, oh hell no, what the fuck? He got up, got the bag, and tried to put the bag, like a little Farmer Jack's bag or a grocery bag, under my face. And I just throwing up on the bag. And then he like, oh, you nasty ass bitch, like what the fuck are you doing? So I finally get up, try to make it to the bathroom. He was so pissed. I made it to the bathroom. I threw up on the bathroom floor. I couldn't make it to the toilet. So I crawled. He slammed the door on me like, stay your ass in there. I crawled to the toilet and just threw up in the toilet. I fell asleep with my head on the toilet seat, laying there. And then I was there for about, that was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I woke up at like 5 in the morning. Still fucked up. And I tried to get up, and I still wanted to throw up again. And I threw up again in the toilet. Laid there for about another hour. Then I finally had went in the other room to go to sleep on the couch. No, I took a shower. Then I went over there to sleep on the couch. And I think I wasn't sober up until maybe about 12 in the afternoon. And I still had a hangover. But all I know is that when I was throwing up, in between, I just kept on saying, those Christian brothers are Christians. Oh, I'm not drinking again. That shit was so so fucking horrible. I was crying. I was like, I want my daddy. I'm not drinking no more. That shit was so funny. But that was the real first throw up moment.